What's good and what's good? Uh-oh. Give it to me now. 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 What? Yeah. 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 What kind of mood y'all in out there tonight? Ha. Okay? This book be having me feeling horny and everything else. Uh-oh, child. Let me turn that down. I'll be feeling horny when I listen to this book, y'all. Y'all might get horny on this book read. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know. Also, I am going to be going live on Teahive movie night sometime soon. I'm going to throw it in the StreamYard real soon so I can remember to do it. Okay, I got 1,000 lives in my StreamYard lives that I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, but I am going to go live on StreamYard with the best movies to watch for Black History Month. So we're going to do that, and we're going to go through some of the movies and remember some good moments and do some stuff like that. What's up, Jovan? What's up, Jovan? Who you said crazy? I mean, I already know I'm crazy, but it is what it is. You feel me? All right. So I'm just setting up that live right now. So I said I was going to go live with best Black History Month movies. Okay. And we're going to go through some of our best Black movies because y'all know we done have some good ones. Okay. We have some good ones. All right. So anyway, make sure you guys join Teahive movie night. Also, that's where you guys are going to find all of my like reality raps, my little shows that I do and all that stuff. That's where you guys will find that. Okay. Let me see. So I would want that to be unlisted on that channel. Actually, what in the freak? Okay. So I would want that to be unlisted on these channels. I just want to make sure I get paid, child. I got to make sure I get paid. Okay, I'm just setting up this for you guys right now. Even though you guys cannot see it, I just want to make sure that I don't forget to do this live. And the best way for me to do that is to set the broadcast up and then come back to it later. Okay, I'm so glad that you guys have joined me. What we are doing today, we are reading this chapter. This chapter is called Monster. And this chapter, it gets a little ratchet, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, we are. Wait a minute now. Oh no, I don't want to enter the broadcast studio. Let me turn this down because I can hear myself talking. All right, let's hop to it. Monster. In order to kill the monster, one must become like the monster. Of course, after the fight, Juice has been going on and on about how he can't trust me to be rational and sensible. He act like I really want to hear that shit. I don't, but I'm forced to stay in the house, big pregnant. Oh, and not to mention miserable for the past 2 weeks. The only visitors I had was Dior, Charles, and Juice's half-sister. The same sister I met briefly for the first time while we were in Macon. Nayeli Monroe is her name. She obviously has a different father because she had no hint of African American in her whatsoever. Niley is a very pretty girl and classy. Seemingly well put together at the age of 23, she enrolled in Technical College Systems of Georgia for computer hardware specialists. I see her and her brother had the smarts to deal with computers, but still very street-driven like their mother. She also looked a lot like their mother, Miss Maria, in the face and body with her small frame and thick curly hair. She is soft-spoken, so to see her and Juice interact by counting money and discussing her progress in the drop game was puzzling and slightly entertaining. I was sitting at the table with two computers, smart thugs. I chuckled to myself because although I'm talking about them, the child growing inside of my stomach has the same DNA running through her veins. I can see it now. I'm going to have a house full of gangsters and pimps that eat at Red Lobsters and Shrimps. I giggle to myself as I sing that old school Lil Wayne song in my head. My smile is only temporary as the realization hits me. This is not the way I imagine my first pregnancy would be going. Never thought I would be a mother in the first place. Then I welcomed the dreams of motherhood. Thought I'd be laid out on the beach catching a tan on my belly. Not on the run for our life. Never in a million years I thought my life would be turned upside down in one day. No need to sulk about it now. I take another look at the brother-sister duo sitting across the table from me as they put they crisp $100 bills into the money counting machine. I thought while they were living in Tampa, we were savages when it came to getting money, but I was bored right now. Cabin fever is starting to kick in and I'm getting antsy. With me not very interested in their talks or their money anymore, I excused myself from the dining room and waddled into the living room. As I sit on the couch rubbing my belly and watching TV, I get a call from my brother Terrence Jr. Hey, I need you to meet me at your old house. Frowning and taking my ear away from the phone to look at the number once more, I know Terrence can't be serious after what happened between me and that whack-ass Terran a few weeks ago, and he knows I'm on lockdown. What in the hell are you doing there? I whispered into my iPhone. I decided to make sure your place was okay after everything that happened the other day. And plus, I want to see you and your boyfriend tripping by not letting me go, and plus, I want to see you and your boyfriend, y'all tripping by not letting me know where you at. And why not? Why y'all tripping by not letting me know where you at? And so why not? My brother's voice was so convincing, even though he sounded a bit blurred. Terrence must have been drunk if he is asking me to come out at night like this. Looking back in the dining room to make sure the brother and sister duo wasn't listening to me. After staring at them for a few moments, I focused back on my call, whispering again. You know what, Terrence? It's like 9:30 and it's 30 degrees and I'm very pregnant and Juice is just not even with it. He gonna kick my ass and yours if I try to leave right now. Terrence started getting annoyed and I could hear it in his voice. Well, make him leave or something. It's nobody around and I really need to see you, sis. Rolling my eye up to the top of my head, I throw my hands in the air. All right, but I'm a good 30 minutes away. And why the hell are you trying to be out here in the cold like that? You still haven't given me a good reason for being there. When I see you, be prepared to get cussed out. I'm coming, okay? And only for a few minutes. That's no longer my house. I need to put it on the market. And after tonight, I don't even want to step foot in there ever again. Terrence ends the call, and I look back at Juice and Niley Monroe once more. They still laughing, talking, and counting money, dividing it up between the two, which is great. Hold up. Let me get y'all a picture on the screen. Let me get you a picture on the whoa. Hold up. Let me find this picture, though. Let me see. How can I? Maybe if you just go to pictures. I mean. And then sometimes I'll be having my pictures and screenshots. Let me see. Extra large. So we're looking for... Is it in screenshots? Nope. I'm looking for money is the motive picture. I might not have saved it to my computer, but I want to pull it up for you guys. I hope y'all are having a great day. I had such a hard day yesterday. I was saying I'm going to wait until about a month from now to tell you guys what happened yesterday, because people have been taking my my issues and using them for bullshit. So in order for that not to happen, I have to wait for for like a month or two to tell you guys what happened yesterday. But I had a really hard day. I know y'all saw me stop blogging in the middle of the day. So whenever that happens, something be done happened. Okay. If I'm not working and going live at night and all that shit, something happened. Okay. Period. All right, here we go. After tonight, I never want to look in that place again. They still laughing, counting money, blah, blah, blah. Juice is in a good mood. Whenever he got a drop that come in for over $8,000, he was the best person in the world. Even though Nisha was dead, her last few jobs had come in. It was nothing like checking the mailbox and seeing that beautifully colored IRS check in there. Perfect time for me to ask Juice to get something to eat so I could leave. He'll just have to yell at me once they return from his dummy mission. Walking back into the dining room area, I smell at Juice, put my puppy dog eyes on. Hey guys, I would really, really, really like some pancake, eggs, and steak. Can you run to the Waffle House for me? Niley Monroe raises her eyebrow and gave me the bitch please, it's cold look. I smirk at her just so she could see who was the boss. She might be his sister, but I'm his bitch. I supplied his pussy, and he could never resist me. Proof was in the pudding as Juice responded to my request. Yeah, baby, I'll go. But shit, it's cold than a motherfucker out there. You better be glad I love your round belly ass. Ah, thank you, baby. You are absolutely the best. I kiss him on the cheek as I stare at Niley Monroe in her eyes. I like her, but I need her to know she's no match for me. Okay, babe, I'm gonna go get in bed. I'll see y'all when you get back. I smirk at Niley again, as to say, get going, bitch. Then I wait at the table patiently for them to leave. I watch them bundle up and prepare for the code. My plan had been set in motion. I'll leave Juice a letter and deal with him later. And just as I thought, he took the rental, which left me the Lexus. I had a set of keys to his car. It was perfect. I would have been stuck had he took that Lex. He could be so predictable sometimes. Soon as I see the headlight beams in on the living room wall, I get to work, grabbing a piece of paper from the kitchen drawer and using my purple pen, I write, Dear Juice, I know you're going to be mad. I swear I'm going to make it up to you later. But I went to my old house to meet with Terrence Jr. He called me and it sounded pretty important. I promise I'll be back soon. Love you. I hesitate to sign it before I rush as fast as I could possibly wobble, changing into my matching purple Juice Couture sweatpants and sweatshirt. Pulling my natural hair back into a tight ponytail, I look in the mirror and admire how much my stomach stretches out the shirt. Matter of fact, I would be considered borderline ratchet since my sweatshirt doesn't reach the bottom of my stomach, so it's exposed a little. But it's nothing my white tank top underneath can't conceal. Thinking about how cold and wet it is outside, I think my pink, purple, and white Nike boots are the best bet. Mysteriously, I managed not to catch a cold despite my severe climate change, and I would like to keep it that way. Making sure I bundle up, too, is a must. I zip my brand new bubble jacket and put up my hoodie on, too. Sitting down, I string up my boots. I have second thoughts. Maybe I shouldn't go. I'm sure whatever Terrence wants can wait till the morning. Shit, it's too cold, and why the hell is he at my house anyway? And he says he cleaned it out months ago anyway. My concerns are disturbed by a text from Terrence. Where you at? Are you able to come? I'm waiting inside for you. Okay, goddamn, I'm coming. Yelling at my iPhone as I text back, then putting it in my sweatshirt pocket. I push myself off the bed and brace myself for that walk down that flight of winding stairs to the parking lot, and then that brutal chill factor. Opening the door, I immediately revert back to the forecast I saw earlier. Light rain with possible snowfall. The low temperature tonight was going to be 24 degrees. I needed to go if I was going to, because I damn sure wasn't trying to be out in this nasty weather. Brace yourself, Imani. Just run to the car. I tell myself over and over until I finally close the door behind me and sprint. Well, maybe shuffle to the car. Blasting the heat and turning up the seat warmers, I look around a few times to make sure Juice and Niley wasn't coming, and I pull off. Keith Sweat's Now How Deep Is Your Love is blasting throughout the car. Funny, this song was on and made me think about how deep my love runs for Juice, even though I'm here being deceitful as fuck. The love for my brother is even deeper than my love for Juice. We share the same womb at the same time. Not one person or one thing came before Terrence Jr., which is why I'm driving down this dark and icy Atlanta highway. The sensual sounds of Keith Sweat continue to play in the CD deck, and it keeps my mind off the terrible things that happened to me in the last few months and remind me all of the fun and sexy things I ever done over the years. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this on private, because you're doing the most. Okay. Bopping my head to Keith Sweat twisted, I see my old exit and head up and get kind of nervous and have second thoughts about actually going inside my house. I never had the pleasure of seeing the damage, and I'm not quite sure if I was ready to see it tonight. I get a little queasy as I pull up because I was starting to regret even coming here. Tapping on the steering wheel, I look at Terrence's car, hoping he would be sitting inside, but nope, he isn't in there. In fact, I see lights on upstairs in my pink room. What the hell is he doing in there? I think it's best that I leave the car running and just have him come outside and chat with me. There's no way I was going to be comfy in there. Calling his phone, he picks up on the first ring. Tori, then the line goes dead. Terrence can be so playful sometimes, but tonight it isn't funny. Shaking my head, I decided that I'm going to go inside. Breathing heavily, I build up the courage to get one leg out the car. You would have thought I was paralyzed as heavy as my leg feel right now. I can honestly say I was scared, but I couldn't figure out exactly why. I mean, this is my house. I get the next leg out. Then before I know it, I make my way to the front door, which is oddly cracked open. Knock, knock. Terrence, where are you? I call out. Pushing the door open just a bit more. It is cold, empty, dark, and it smells strange, like stale bleach and dust. Why would he want to be in there? Tori, I'm up here. I turn my head towards the voice upstairs. That sounded like my brother, but it didn't sound like him. He sounded weak. Between the cold, the rain, and my nerves, I was shaking and shivering. I might as well go inside and get out of this shit. I'm a wring Terrence's neck, I swear, as soon as I get up these stairs. Walking in, I look back at the car. Only the headlights beaming give me a little glimpse of the place I call home for a few years. Standing still, I get weak. My kitchen cabinets was busted. My carpet was bleached and tracked. My carpets was bleached and tracked. My walls had been written on the letters "fuck you, bitch," danced up and down and around what used to be my living room. Before I could call out to Terrence again, the door slammed shut behind me. I feel a warm hand touch my shoulder as I hear that all familiar voice say, "Hello, Tori. Daddy missed you." My heart sank. I knew at this moment I had been caught slipping. I fucked up and in a major way. I was literally tricked out the house and it was well played. This bastard used my one weakness against me to get me where he wanted me. I had not been this close to Ariane in a long time, and I was scared shitless now that I know what he was capable of. Although I was shaken, I still felt the need to stand my ground. Turning around and using a headlight throughout my living room window, I looked into the eyes of my sworn enemy. Well, how unpleasantly surprised I am to see you too, Ariane. Ariane smiles to reveal those pearly white teeth I once used to admire. It was funny how his Armani Code cologne used to turn me on and now it was repulsive to me. Oh, baby, don't be like that. I really missed you. Ariane stroked my ponytail and I take a step back just to get a little distance between us. I fucking hate you. What the fuck do you want from me? Ariane stepped closer to my face and began to laugh. I want us, Tori. What I always wanted. You chose to be a little snake and creep behind my back with my boy, which, by the way, I was really hoping you would have brought with you. I owe that nigga one for taking my girl. Frowning, I say, Ariane, you are insane. I instantly regretted saying those words. I felt his hard hand across my face. I don't know about y'all, but if you haven't been slapped when it's cold, you wouldn't want to be. It hurt like a motherfucker. I wiped the tear that had been slapped out of my eye as I gained my balance back. I wanted to run past him, but I was too big. I wanted to fight, but I couldn't risk Kennedy. I had to keep calm and think my way out of this situation. Where is my brother? Asking as calmly as I could, as calmly as I stood there feeling damp and cold. I shivered as the crisp air began to seep its way through the door. Ariane walks closer and unzips my jacket and takes my hoodie off. I push his hand away from me, once more praying that he didn't slap me for that move. Ariane looked me into my eyes and began to speak. Oh, he okay. As a matter of fact, let's go up and see just how good he is doing. The sound of his voice makes my skin crawl. The hatred I feel for him runs deep throughout. Hold on. I just remembered that I didn't fucking monetize this video. I got to go to the video, get the monetization turned on. What kind of mood y'all in? This, I swear, when I first had read this. By the way, guys, on Teahive Book Club channel, I'm reading Bobby Brown over there right now. So if you guys are interested in the Bobby Brown book as well as this book, the Bobby Brown book is currently premiering on the Teahive Book Club channel. Okay, just in case you guys don't know. I don't know if I showed you guys that channel. Hold on. Let me get all this shit monetized. All right. Now I got some monetization going. Now I got some monetizations. Okay. The Teahive Book Club channel is where it is at. Let me show y'all. My kids are in school. I had to close my zone. So this is the Teahive Book Club channel, guys. I also want you guys to go subscribe to this channel. So right now on this channel, I am currently reading Bobby Brown chapters 1 and chapter 2. They're premiering now. Every book read is going to be premiering on this channel if I can. So you guys will always see premiering. So if you guys are interested in the Bobby Brown read, it will be premiering on Teahive Book Club channel, and every book that I read, of course, will be over there. So guys, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. I'm going to smoke my bong. You feel me? I'm going to smoke my motherfucking bong. Okay? And I am going to give you guys some time to get over there to Teahive Book Club channel. Okay? And if you want to, I'm going to make it even easier for you. And I'm going to come to you from the channel. I'm going to put my channel, the Teahive Book Club channel, down in the description box. I'm sorry, in the in the chat, and you guys can just click from there. So let me just go over there. No, I don't want 1 month free of anything. Oh, crap. I'm so hoarse I can't even do that right now. Okay, so so let me put here I am. So that's what I'm typing. Here I am. And then I'm about to pin that A snap Rocky. All right. So the Teahive Book Club channel, make sure you guys get over there. And there will be exclusive reads on that channel. So whatever is on my website, and I have exclusive things on my website. So whatever is on my website, that I read that I want to put on that channel exclusively, it will be there. There will be some stuff that's just exclusively will be on the website though, such as like the R. Kelly survivor, quote unquote, survivor books and stuff like that. Those will be only on my website, TOXSDIAMOND.com. Those are exclusive only on the website. So but there's other books that won't appear, that I won't read on this channel, that will be on that channel. Let me see. We have a hater here, guys. We have a hater in here. All right. So guys, make sure you head over to Teahive Book Club as well, and make sure you join. Okay, let me get back to my picture. Then back to my book read. Let me give y'all some time. Okay. Let me give you 1 second to get over there and sub. Thank you, Demita. Demita and Danita sitting in the tree. Hugging. Tony Michelle up in the house. You guys, Tony Michelle is the author of this book that we are reading right now. And y'all see it's getting dangerous. Girl, I thought I was going to get horny. Girl, I'm scared. Girl, you done scared me. And shit. Girl, I swear I thought I was all ready to get wet. I was like, yeah, give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. The next thing you know, I'm in the house about to fucking die and shit. A nigga don't slap me. What the fuck? Goddamn. This was not the right day to be putting myself in her shoes. I done got the shit slapped out to me. I tell you. Oh, I know. I see that. Tony Michelle said it's about to get real. It's about to get real up in my mother. All right. Y'all know damn well I was hitting my bone. Oh, I got a new smoking pipe, y'all. I don't want to be shown on camera right now, but I just want to show y'all my new boo. Wait. Isn't it so cute? Hold on. Isn't this so adorable? How cute. This is my new smoking pipe. I've been getting one like every damn week. I gotta stop. Rihanna? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, he is okay. As a matter of fact, let's go up and see just how good he is doing. The sound of his voice makes my skin crawl. The hatred I feel for him runs deep throughout my soul. I hated this nigga with a passion. I'm not going anywhere with you. I managed to get those words out before I was yet again slapped, this time drawing blood from my lip. Before I could say anything, Ariane began to pull my hair so tightly I could feel each strand ripping from the roots. I hated that I was not wearing a weave right now. Okay, I'll go with you. Just let my hair go. And don't put your fucking hands on me again. Getting up in my face, Ariane looked me in my eyes. Oh, bitch, please. When I'm done with you, the last thing you be thinking about is me slapping your worthless ass. My heart sank to my feet as I began to walk the familiar grounds of my old home. Without saying another word, I go upstairs side by side with Ariane. My legs feel like noodles, and it's harder to walk as I get closer to my old bedroom. Getting to the entrance of my bedroom, it's dimly lit, but I can see my brother. He's bound and gagged with his hands behind him. I run over to him, fearing the worst, turning him over onto his side to check him. Terrence's eyes widen. He is not looking at me with relief. Instead, his eyes tell a story of fear, regret, and anger. He can barely speak to me as blood gushes from the top of his skull. I put my hands on the wound to apply pressure despite the agony and moans. I keep my eye on Ariane, who stands at the door with a wicked smile on his face. I untie my brother's arms, which are poorly bound with duct tape. After releasing him, I hold on to Terrence tightly. My brother has now started to shake and foam at the mouth. His eyes are rolling to the top of his head. I don't know what to do. He having a seizure and was in desperate need of medical attention. This had to be the worst day of my life right now, and it was no way to control it either. Laughing, Ariane adds insult to injury. Damn, I only hit that soft ass nigga with a pipe once in the head, and he's shaking his shit. I guess he ain't as strong as you, huh, Toy? Well, I did get that lame ass nigga a molly to make sure he would be out of it. Hold up, what the fuck did he just say? He drugged my brother? Not knowing what else to do, I lay Terrence onto the floor. I lose my temper, running over to smack the shit out of Ariane. He grabbed my arm and twisted around so hard, I let out a gut-wrenching yelp. He sliced my arm with a knife before letting it go. My arm instantly began to bleed and blood flowed from my arm like the Nile River. I brace myself and hold on to my arm. I back up towards the light so I can see the damage done. My eyes stretch in disbelief then roll in the back of my head as the pain radiates through my arm and up to my neck to my head. I whimper, fuck you, Ariane. Just do what you're going to do to me before Juice get here, because when he do, you going to be... Ariane starts walking towards me. He glares at me. Baby girl, you make this shit too easy for me. Plus, we know you carrying my baby, and I need that nigga to know I'm here to take back what's mine. The fuck? Did this nigga ass just say I'm pregnant with his baby? That was impossible. Why bother rationalizing with this deranged person, though? Squatting down in a corner and using an old shirt that was on the floor to wrap around my arm to keep from bleeding out, I just stare at Ariane. How could I have not seen through this before? Why couldn't I have actually listened to Terran and kept walking when he approached me? Oh, yeah, because she was a lying bitch, too. Would things have been different if I had not taken his money or fucked Juice? Which I will never apologize for. There was no time for regrets, though. I had no time to ponder any thoughts. I was feeling faint, and I knew I couldn't pass out. I'm sure that would be the last of me. Using the wall as support, I pushed myself up, putting myself in survival mode. It was time for action. No extra thinking, just pure action. And I had a plan. The more he talked, the more I knew I could mind fuck him a little longer and try to make it to my car. Ariane starts to walk a little closer to me. Come with me, I got another surprise. Ariane grabs the back of my neck tightly. I walk cautiously with him out of the bedroom into the pink room. I was mortified with the sight that was before me. I closed my eyes tightly and began to sob. It was Terran. She too was tied up, but she was naked. Her face was twisted because it had been beaten so badly. Ariane pushes me towards her. Falling beside her near lifeless body, I get queasy. Terran's mouth is open because her teeth and, oh God, her tongue are on the side of her. Her skin has deep cuts and something seems to be smeared inside the womb. She's giving off an odor that smells slightly burnt. I could only imagine what this sick fuck has done to her. Terran is barely hanging on for life and doesn't realize that I'm even here. She can only moan at this moment. I imagine that she has to be going through the pain that I do not want to ever experience. Even though she looks horrible and I'm scared witless, I managed to stand back up and play it cool. I know for sure I'm next if I don't get away from this lunatic. Not wanting to go against my original plan, I began to play Ariane at his own game. Oh my God, this motherfucker done beat Tehran to a fucking pulp and got her fucking face turned up and got her hanging on for dear life. Oh my God. Ariane, if you love me so much, then why is she here? I thought it would be just us, I say as I walk towards him. Simple, baby girl. Snitches get stitches. I got word that she talked to the feds when she was in Miami with you. I sent her to keep an eye on you, not to fuck up and tell what she knew inside my business. I simply can't have that shit in my operation. Same shit that happened with Tasia. What a pity, too. I'm a miss fucking Tasia pretty freaky ass and making her eat out my bitches. I had to loose that bitch. But you a bad boss bitch. You ain't even tell the police about me, not even when you could have. Not even when I sent Hammond to your house. You killed him in my homie Spaz. I know you the one for me, and I wanted Tehran to know you the baddest before I slit this informant's throat. I looked at Ariane with disgust as I hold on to my bleeding arm. My face hurts, my stomach is tight, and I'm a tear away from really losing it in here. Tehran's moans are starting to fade. I take a quick glance over at her as she slips in and out of consciousness. A small part of me wishes I could just put her out of her misery, but this was about my survival. Ariane grabs my face, forcing me to look at him. You see, Tehran was too weak for me, Tori. I saw y'all together after I fucked her and told her I wanted you. She was so in love with a nigga, she was willing to do anything for me. I wanted to know how you tasted before I fuck. I wanted to know how you tasted before I fuck with you, so she did it for me. I looked strangely at Ariane because now I know he really is insane. You sound silly as fuck right now, Ariane. I know I have had my experiences with Tehran. Ew, never. You got me all the way fucked up now, Ariane. Ariane moves closer to me. Frightened he might hit me or cut me again, I back down into the corner. Oh, baby girl, yes, she did. She waited until you was drunk, and we knew you would be drunk sooner than later and go home with Nico. You needed a designated driver. Tehran say it's too late for her to go home, and she will be sleeping over. She waited for the perfect opportunity one night. He left your house early that morning without waking you. She crept in the dark and tasted what everyone else has been going crazy over. And oh man, when she told me how sweet that pussy was, I wanted in on it too. As I listen to Ariane, I feel so violated. But I remember a night when that could have been possible. I have awakened with a hangover and Nico was gone and Tehran was there. Could that be true? Could that be the night that I said Nico's head game had improved, but never felt that improvement from him again because it was in fact Tehran? I never even felt for his dreads. I just held on to the pillow, closed my eyes, and enjoyed the ride. I dropped my head in shame, but I remember the situation I'm in, and it's time for me to make a run for it if I want to make it out alive and save my brother. Ariane continues. That must ring a bell, huh? After Tehran gave me the report, I was ready to wife you. In fact, I paid a lot of money just to keep tabs on you to make you happy. And to make you happy. Paid a lot of money just to keep tabs on you and to make you happy. I shake my head as I sit and listen. Ariane really had a lot of nerve right now. Looking him right in the eye, I get up from the crouching position I was in. I step closer to him and spit in his face. Fuck you and Tehran. Ariane raises his hand, and in an instant, I feel the wetness of blood flow out of the side of my face as the blade of a knife cuts through my skin as if I were butter. I use my good arm to hold my face. It stung like hell. My heart starts racing and I sweat profusely. Giving up now is not an option. I continue to try my hand and mind fucking him. If you want me so badly, why you cutting me and your baby? Before you answer me, I turn and look back. Tehran and we have unfinished business, but I need to see Terrence before I finish her for you, baby. I say, walking over to him, even though I want to slash his face like he just did mine. I know I need to get to the hallway, so I say anything that'll get me out of this room and free to run. He walks me out of the room, but not leaving the doorway. I can see my brother. He's sitting up, but not in any condition to move. I turn my head away now that I know my twin is still breathing. Ariane grabs my chin and starts to kiss me. I kiss him back, even though my face feels like it has 100 red ants eating away at it. Ariane starts to unbuckle his pants. With one hand, he rubbing on my pussy with the other hand. I can feel him start to relax as I pull him towards me. Ariane strokes the side of my face. I want to fuck you in front of her. I always told this bitch your pussy was way better than hers, but I need her to see it. I need Tehran to know I only want you. He whispered in my ear, shuddering and pretending to comply. I know his evil ass wants her to see this. Ariane is completely insane because Tehran is here but checked out of her cuckoo's nest a while back. So she can't and won't understand anything. This was all about Ariane and his controlling deranged mind games. But he's going to get more than he bargains for. I grab the knife and put it down as I kneel down and start to kiss on his inner thigh. The taste of his skin makes me want to vomit right now. Pushing the sickly, bitter taste to the back of my throat, I focus. I was on a mission. I swirl my tongue on his thighs as I grab and massage his dick through the boxers. Ariane grabs the back of my head and pushes it towards his dick. I figure it was now or never, so I took my chances by taking a huge bite out of his thigh. He swings for my head, but ducking, I flop and fall back. He doubles over in pain. Here was my chance. I get up and run as fast as I can, but not before I kicked him in the head just to make sure he was down. Spitting out the chunks of flesh and blood out of my mouth, I run fast as I can to the car. My pistol is in the glove box and the car is still running. I get to the bottom of the staircase so fast by leaping down 3 stairs at a time. You fucking bitch! I'm gonna fuck you up! Get your ass back here! Ariane is in full pursuit behind me as I run out the door to get to in the car. Before I can close the door, he reaches in and stabs me in the shoulder. I scream in agony as the army knife rips through the muscle. He grabs and stabs my leg over and over as I struggle to reach and open the glove box. I pull the pink Hello Kitty 9mm out and pull the trigger. I wait for the gun to go off and it doesn't. It's jammed. Jesus! Ariane stabs me in my thigh. I can tell it's to get me back for what I had just done to his thigh. I hit him with the gun, but barely, since my huge belly is in the way. Knocking the gun out of my hand, Ariane pulls me out of the car by my hair. My head hits the door panel and my butt hits the concrete driveway. Ariane drags me a few feet through the icy grass. You gonna regret this, bitch. When I'm done with you, you gonna wish you could trade places with Tehran. Oh God, somebody please help me. I screamed and pleaded, but the houses on both sides of me are empty, so there's no one who can hear me on the side of this car. Ariane tried to kick me in the face, but I grabbed his foot and pushed him back, causing him to lose balance for a split second. Managing to get back up and in the car, I see him about to plunge the knife into my stomach, and I block it with my hand. The knife punctures my hand so deep, my fingers go instantly numb. Blood flies everywhere as I swing wildly and scream in an effort to keep the blade away from my baby inside of my tightening belly. Ariane doesn't seem to care that I'm kicking and screaming. He laughs and keeps slicing my hands and arms as I protect my stomach. Pulling me out the car once again, he pushes me onto the front of the car. With no care, he smashes my face on the hood of the Lexus twice. My lips splits and swells in an instant. I can't see anything but the reflection of a knife in the moonlight, and I feel the cold, crisp air. Ariane pulls another chunk of my hair by the roots, which burns and bleeds. "You're a monster," I yell, and without a care, he throws my curly lock onto the hood for me to see. I close my eyes and say a prayer. This is it. I'm losing my strength. I brace myself for another blow, and I hear a thud. Ariane falls to the ground. Slowly, I turn to see Terrence there, holding a metal pipe. Relief instantly rushes over me. I want to run and hug Terrence. I'm so happy to see him. With me bleeding anywhere and barely able to do anything, I turn around and look for my gun, which fell out of the car with me. Just as I spot her and pick her up, I look and see Ariane getting to his feet, and before I could react, he plunged the knife into Terrence. Blood pours out of the side of his stomach, and he falls to the ground. Ariane wipes the army knife out onto his signature khaki pants and army fatigue jacket. Praying that God sends me a miracle, I cock my gun once more and pull the trigger barely, and what do you know? I hear the ear-piercing pop before hitting Ariane once in the upper body, and he falls backwards. Crawling into the car, I get my phone and dial 911. Joy fills my heart as I see headlights shining, proving that whoever it is nearing my house. I take the last little bit of my strength I have left in me and stagger out to the end of the driveway to flag the car down. Thank you, Jesus, is Juice and Mel. I had no idea he was even in Atlanta, but it didn't matter right now. Juice barely stops the car before he runs over to me. Oh, shit, what the fuck happened, Tori? It's going to be okay, baby. Get in the car and help will be on the way. Juice looked past me at Arion as he laid on the concrete. Back up, baby. I'm finna end this nigga once and for all. I stare at Juice, not sure if he was smiling, but I was trying. Juice, my brother is over there. Go see if he okay first, please, I whisper as I fall into the back seat of the car. Arion isn't moving and my brother is barely hanging on. Mello has gotten out of the car and walking over to Arion. Without thinking, he leans over to see if he's dead. Before Mello realizes it, he's still breathing. Arion stabs Mello in the neck. Screaming in horror, I get out of the car and manage to rush over to a gagging Mel. Oh my God, somebody please help us. The blood pouring out of Mello's neck and into my lap makes me heave immediately. Juice pulls out a gun from his pants, walks over to Arion. Look at me, fuck nigga, he orders Arion as he hits him with the pistol so hard I heard his nose shatter. Arion is unfazed and gives off an evil laugh. Hearing him laugh sends me into a dark space. Something inside of me snapped and I got the strength to walk over there with Juice. Nah, let me do this, I say. As I stand over him, I close my eyes and put the barrel of the gun to Arion's forehead. But I can't pull the trigger. I start to shake and cry. I'm not a killer. I'm not the monster he is. I was tired. I just wanted my life to go back to the way it was before all the money, the cars, everything. Arion sniffed out my moment of weakness. Bravo, you trifling bitch. You get one more heart. You got more heart than I thought, but not enough to pull the trigger. We could have been together, but you wanted this bitch ass nigga. Arion coughs up blood. Juice ain't nothing more than my hand puppet. He was my errand boy. Juice starts to huff and pace back and forward after hearing those words. Without warning, Juice kicks Arion in his side and maybe breaking his ribs because I heard another bone-shattering sound. Arion, fuck you, nigga. I ain't never been your errand boy. Juice kneeled down to look at Arion. But you, nigga, you's a bitch. You and your feelings because my girl don't want your punk ass. And she having my baby. Now say something else, I'm going to split your head open. Tori won't have another worry about shit. Arion coughs. Fuck you too, you little bitch nigga. I'm going to have fun letting you, fuck you too, you little bitch nigga. I'm going to have fun letting you watch Tori finish sucking my dick. Arion spits bloody saliva at our feet. Oh, wait, I use Juice's voice, but y'all get it. I was sick and tired of his disrespect, his trifling ways, and I needed to free myself. Letting out a loud scream of disgust, anger, and sorrow, hurt, pain, and heartache, I pulled the trigger. The sound of the gun blast ripped through my ears as if I was right next to a fireworks display. The echo of the ear-splitting bang carried on for what seemed like minutes. My bloody, aching hands began to tremble. On an impulse, I fire my gun again, until I only hear the clicking noise. At that very moment, I ran out of bullets. It began to rain. The air suddenly got crisper as I began to breathe. My chest got tighter and my heart starts to feel heavy. Juice grabs the gun and takes a hold of me as I reach for my brother who's not moving. Mello isn't moving. I can imagine that Tehran is even still with us by now. She probably dead. So many dead bodies. So many things have gone wrong because I looked at money as everything. I began to weep as the pain from my stab wounds burned with each raindrop and whisk of cold air entered them. As each raindrop and whisk of cold air entered them. I feel like giving up on myself. Baby, stay with me. Juice slapped me in my face, but I cannot fight the urge to sleep. I'd never been so tired in my life. I close my eyes as I hear the sound of the police approaching. Suddenly, I feel warm. There's no more pain, no more coldness, just an odd warmth radiating through my body. I hear voices I haven't heard in over 9 years, a voice I long for. Tori, Imani, look at you. Mama is so happy to see you. It's been so long since I laid my eyes on you. Mama, Chrissy, but how? What? A smiling Chrissy rubs my face. Mama wanted to see you, but I got to tell you that you got to go be with your baby girl. You can't give up now. I taught you better than that. I taught you to be strong. I taught you to fight for what's yours. Fight for your life. I gotta go, Tori. I see you again when it's time. And now is not the time. I love you. I love Terrence. Holding my hand out. Mama, please, no, don't go. Stay with me, baby. The ambulance is here. I feel Juice's hand caress my face. I am back to the feeling of cold and heavy. I'm back to feeling cold and heavy. My mama was gone, and I was back in this hellish nightmare called life. I saw my mama, Juice, and she told me to hold on. I struggled to say. All I can think about was my mother's golden honey color skin, bouncy shoulder-length hair, and the smile that is identical to mine. Her light brown colored eyes beamed at me, and just like before, she was gone in an instant. I feel my lower back and bottom of my stomach contract tightly before everything around me turns black. Oh, woo! Wee, Tony. Oh, my gosh. That was a hell of a chapter. Of a chapter. Wow. Whoa. Okay. I think we might have one more or two more book reads, maybe just one more book read in this book. Wow, this is crazy. Yes, Southern Conspiracies, get your ass to work immediately. Motherfucker ain't did nothing in 4 days. You better get to it. Not for real. You've been keeping that IG popping, though. Y'all make sure you follow me on IG at TOXSDIAMOND. Oh, my God. This book. Oh, my God. This book is insanities. Anyway, guys, if you guys don't know, we do have the Money is the Motive reality wrap. Y'all know that I always share that at the end of these videos because it's important that you see it. So hold on before I play it because it's finna play. Hold down, Brother Brown. Let me share the screen. So we do have Money is the Motive reality wrap, which is the reality version, the reality TV version of this book. And it does air every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel.
Money is the Motive reality wrap, season 1. Feature author Toni Michelle, also known as Tori Lee, and her 2 co-conspirators, Shan and Tarek. Her diva of a best friend, Dior, not to mention her man, Juice and Ariane. You guys know Toni Michelle has written 5 of these books, so make sure you go check it out on Amazon. Make sure you tune in on January 11th, which is Monday, to the Toxic Diamond home channel and the Teahive Book Club YouTube channel for the reality TV version of this book read you will enjoy. Make sure you subscribe in advance, and I'll see you there.
Period. All right. So that is the reality show version. It airs on this channel every Monday night at 7 p.m. But it will also be on a playlist on Teahive movie night. So anything that I do, that I produce, that I, they get distributed to my other channels that are specifically for that. And so, yeah. So right now on Teahive Book Club channel, as I said, we are premiering the Bobby Brown book, Every Little Step, and it goes into the Whitney Houston book, which is going to be premiering directly after it. The reality show version of this book, Money is the Motive, airs Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That means 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And y'all, I'm trying to stay on a schedule. It's hard as hell, child. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. Love you, love you, love you. Make sure you share this video, like, and subscribe.